like to start the charter revision meeting for July 9th, 2024. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call starting on my left.
Yeah.
Starting on my left. Rodney?
Yeah, Rodney, anyway.
That's all. Thanks, Sherry.
Cheryl, Linda's
And June Gaggy. Acceptance of meeting minutes from June 11th for the Charter Revision Commission. Has everyone looked over the minutes and have any changes? If not, I'm looking for a motion to approve.
make a motion.
Okay.
Ms. Cheryl and who did you hear?
Listen.
Okay, all in favor? Opposed? Minutes are passed. Old business. We just have to decide the questions we're going to put on the ballot for a rough draft. So far, we have 5 that I know of. That we all agreed so far. Number 1, Section 2(4)C in the charter. The annual operating budget, education budget, capital budget, 3 separate items to vote and approve, and once approved, the specific item will not be voted on. Are we all in agreement on that one so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very important. I have that as number 1. Number 2, shall the tax due dates be changed to quarterly, beginning the next fiscal year if approved? And that's Section 10(3)B.
Correct.
Oh, is that our second one?
I got number 6.
I got it as number 6.
Yeah, me too.
Can we combine the number 6 with the number 1? It's basically.
No, we can't. It has to be so specific. There is, when you change number 1, Section 2(4)C, there is something in the section before that that has to be appropriately worded. I'm pretty sure.
What was that?
It's right before it.
The change?
Yeah, if we go to Section 2(4), and C, it shall be presented as 3 questions. But before that, there's something in B, right?
On A, it says 2 votes. We'll have to change that to 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Found that.
Yeah, 2(4)A.
The annual budget referendum or town budget meeting for the consideration of the town budget.
Just comprised of 2 parts.
Right.
You know, so that's going to be.
So it's going to be capital improvements too.
So that would all be part of.
What is it? It's just basically a wish list, right? Capital improvement?
Not really. Capital improvement, you utilize that so that if you wanted to apply for a grant, you have to have those things in the 5-year capital.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it does have some
Yeah.
meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of I would like to do all of these things. I know on the town side that we do every one of the things we have. But if there's something else that we're specifically applying for a grant, if you don't have it listed
You
there,
gotta have it there.
the grant company, or not company, but the group would say, well, you don't even have a plan.
Yeah.
So that's why it's done like that.
I understand.
So that's understood. It has to be in there to get a grant. It has to be listed on the wish list. So we have number.
Didn't we mark that under 2A that was highlighted, that was one of the things we wanted to say?
Yes, but I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
because
to
that
be.
section, that's,
If
it has
it's
to be
voted,
reworded.
which it was, but if it's voted for the 3, then then you have to change that language has, we have to make sure that language is changed. So it makes sense later on. So are we still in agreement or not agreement about number 2?
Number 2.
Means I have, shall the tax due dates be changed accordingly, beginning the next fiscal year if approved?
Yes.
So we have that as number 2. We all agree on that? We're all right with that? We could still, it doesn't mean it's our priority, but it kind of is. I don't know what
People
order
have
they'll be
been
in.
requesting that.
I don't know what order they'll be on the ballot. Don't know.
Well, we still have to give it to the
Board of Selectmen is not a priority.
Yeah, just in
Or- Number 3, I have section 75C, modified to include eligibility of any resident on these, to fill a vacancy on the appointed, not the elected, but the appointed. Are we in agreement to put that out? If after 30 days of vacancy, and the minority representation is not violated?
So we got number 3.
Yeah, that's what I have as number 3. Then
Yeah.
then it can be offered to someone of another political party than the one that's empty. That's number 3. And number 4, I have section 4.1b. Shall it be clarified for the election process of the 7th member of the Board of Finance? It doesn't really clarify exactly how the 7th member is elected, like when. And because in the original one, it was only 6 members. So now we have 7. Does it have to be? That's a valid question. If that's a valid question, is it of importance to us? Section
Didn't they say they have
4.1b.
Spell it out like.
The Board of Finance shall consist of 7 members, each of whom shall be elected for a term of 6 years. At each regular town election, of course this is an elected board, the town shall elect 2 members of the Board of Finance to serve for 6 years. When appropriate, the town shall also elect members to fill vacant positions with unexpired terms. Are we saying it needs to be clarified how that 7th member is picked? How do we get to this? Do you know?
Well, there's language change with the attorney's gone over already, so I can share that, all of these things that you pick, I
Okay,
can share that with you, how the attorney has it written, and you can see if it looks good to you.
okay,
Okay.
all right, that makes it
Here, it
easy.
said something about like starting in 2023.
Yeah.
I remember the,
Mhm.
yeah.
And when this was put in here, probably in 84, it may have been, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you find it in 84s?
They said adopted November of '84.
Okay, so then, unless there was another change at some point.
Including all amendments through November of '21.
That's number 4. And number 5, I have the town clerk and the tax collector's 4-year elected term beginning in January following the November election, as stated in the state statute.
Right,
So we have to put that in if it's in the state statute.
because it would probably go in
We didn't
around,
adopt it into the charter.
or it would probably go around at 4F. 4F talks about.
Oh, yes, you
Yeah.
found
Yeah,
the exact
yeah.
location. Tax collector and town clerk, E and F.
Right.
But then where does it say in here that they start in November?
It,
Did you find that?
no, I did not find that.
And that's why the clarification.
We need the
To say exactly what
clarification,
it is.
yeah.
Okay.
Other town tax collectors and
So
town
that it
clerks
would
have it in their charters.
You could even combine the two in
We
the
have to
charter.
find out. So this is an
Yeah.
attorney question also,
Yeah.
but we'd like to change it to January. We think it would be a good idea
Yeah,
so that they have more time
more
after,
continuity.
right,
Yeah.
if there's any changes. There's more time.
So that would be,
That was
if
number
they
5.
leave it as E and F, then it would have to be included on each one. Or combined
Or,
for two.
yes.
So the term would be January 1st, right?
January 1st.
pulled up the state.
I pulled it up,
statute.
yeah.
Oh, you're a good secretary. Yes. So that's number 5, and then number 6, we go to the pen, is it, which number is it?
Question number 5.
Oh, referendum for each vote. That's number 6. Were we in agreement on that?
Now, that'll be automatic,
As long as it gets
if
on
there's,
here.
when there's a budget. And
And if it fails, then you gotta go to another referendum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be automatic referendum, no,
Yeah,
there'll be
no.
no town hall.
Right.
And then what, can we put in that it's 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.? Or
There
is
is
that
some
something
time
select
written
board
for
do, or-
referendums.
There, like it states currently in the book, the first one says 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
we
would
can
stay the same all the way through.
stay the same 6 to 8 p.m.? Okay.
A lot of people don't realize that those times are in the town meetings too, or in the charter.
Yeah.
Right, so those,
Review, is that right?
should we?
I'll make a motion to submit.
Yes, I
our-
know, I forgot public comment.
Can I just
I wrote right over.
I just have one question anyway.
All right,
You're picking 6, can you pick 2 more in case the Board of Selectmen
You want 2 more?
don't want a couple of them?
okay.
Just to make sure you have,
That's
Doesn't
a good
make
idea.
sense. So they-
No,
They just wait till they go to that meeting and then say, well, come back in there, because again, it's another public hearing.
Right. Yeah, the
Then they can bring 2 extra ones if that's what they wanna bring in.
okay.
Because we want 6, but if they want 8, then that's up to them to bring to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Because otherwise, we're gonna be picking 2 and then they're, well, now we wanna do 10.
Yeah, right.
Because we wanted 2 different ones than what you guys want.
I agree.
So we should leave it at our 6, and if they wanna bring another one, right.
Out of these 13,
Well, maybe they don't know their own.
Yeah.
which we haven't heard yet, but we do still have it open to public comment.
Right.
I forgot, I rode right over it, I was so excited about getting these out, that I went right by it. So I'm opening it up to public comment. Anyway, if we don't have any public comment, and we can agree, we've agreed on this, and we'll just leave it at that, and then, yeah,
The public hearing.
Okay.
If we hear, if anyone, I mean, this is
Don't forget,
been online.
there's 2 public hearings. You have yours.
Right, you
and then the board of selectmen has one.
Right.
So the next public hearing will be the 23rd, and everyone's been really good about getting through all of these. Really appreciate it.
July.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we need a motion to accept the 6 that we have?
Yeah, I'd like to do
I'll
that.
make a motion
Okay.
that we take the 6 that we were
And we have a second.
discussed and send them to the attorney for clarification.
Cheryl and Rod. All in favor of that?
Right.
Opposed? So that's passed so far, and then we have in 2 weeks, we'll have a public hearing on all of this.
Will we have handouts then, Kevin,
Handouts have been
at
looking
the public hearing in case anybody wants to know the
what
wording?
the 6
the
are, what
wording,
the wording is, sure.
Okay.
Oh, that would be great. Great. Let's see the wording.
And then are you, just to ask a couple of questions of you, and then are you planning to go up to the seniors and discuss some of the things that we're looking to change and on?
Well, yes, I mean, that's a suggestion, I could do that, it just has to be coordinating with the seniors as to when they have their meetings.
Because the more they understand what we're trying to do, the more likely they're gonna pass, so. When we get the information, they'll come up, and they'll come out, vote, yeah, for it.
Yeah, when they don't understand, most everybody's doing it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. I know I've received phone calls, and yet other people have too, with regard to that, being able to pay their bills quarterly. I know people
Oh,
that
yes,
like
I like
that, they
that.
like that idea, and I can't blame them. I mean, we're with this, and easier fix for our families, these are struggling,
And also, can I send you, I don't, we haven't discussed the cover. I can send you some ideas that I have.
Why don't we have the town, why don't we have Instead
Because-
of Moose
because- I know, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
Because they
instead
were
of-
in a hurry. That was another lapse between the new
Town clerk.
town clerk, and it was a hurry in November, and it was a hurry when this was published to find a picture. So actually, Diane asked if we could come up with something else. So I'd like to see the town hall too.
Oh, this is a beautiful old building. Why can't we have
Here
a
it is.
building?
And it's been on.
It has been on before.
Yeah.
I would suggest maybe something of one picture of each village and put it as 4 pictures on
Four
a
pictures.
table.
I did like that, yes.
Yeah,
We have the maps, yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea
So-
too.
I have some ideas on pictures, I don't know, but somebody else might, so I think it's safe to say I can send it to everybody to look at.
And then we can bring it, and we
Yeah.
can bring them with us for the public hearing and see if
And see
anybody
what
else
people
has
think.
an input.
Okay. All right, and with that, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Only because we gotta make
Opposed?
I want